I think that it really is a spiritual movement, and as a person who's supported indigenous peoples and their cultural preservation and sacred sites preservation, I've been really hearing a lot about decolonize Wall Street, decolonize yourselves, and then when I used to hear a lot from that community about, they would say it's not just a fight for our land, it's a spiritual battle. And I think that it's really true here. It's the same spiritual battle that's going on. It's not just the class war that's finally evolving into a global revolution. It's an actual spiritual battle. Like, are we?
The fact that we're so diverse on this part of the world, it makes it really important because there's now a lot of different religions, different nationalities.
Yeah.
This is where we come together.
Well, it seems absolutely diversity is like absolutely important and critical, and also just the fact that the power in the wealthy people's hands is being misused, and people are being abused, and the environment is being destroyed, and it's been going on for long enough. And I think that that's the spiritual battle. Is, are we going to take responsibility for our actions? Are we going to live in balance? Are we going to have respect for each other? And that's really what this movement is about, and it's playing out, and just the way that it is democratized and everybody speaks for themselves, and social media is what makes that possible. That actually allows for the spiritual evolution to take place that needs to happen. The way that decisions are being made in general assemblies and being facilitated, not by any particular leader. It actually really lends itself to a spiritual movement. So I've been happy to see that there's been Jewish presence at a lot of the occupations. I've been following that online a lot. But I see that there's also like a Buddhist organization that's holding a prayer circle here today. And I saw on the Occupy Oakland Facebook group that someone was asking if we could put together an interfaith area. And I think it would be really great for the religious and spiritual organizations to come out together and help us, ground this spiritual process that's going on, because it's not only about democracy. So the 1%, a lot of them, pretty much all of them were pretty much born into the 1%. So it makes a lot of sense that they wouldn't really identify with or understand what the people on the ground are talking about. But I think what I would like to see is the 1% really offer some solutions, or at least put their best foot forward and make some gestures, and donate supplies at least would be one first step. But talk about things they can do to help fix the disparities that are going on. Transition town movement started up, and I don't know how much everybody knows about that, but a lot of people even decided to quit their jobs to start growing their own food and really building community with their neighbors in their own neighborhoods. The city of Santa Fe became a transition town in New Mexico, and they decided to make all of their power, their energy, electricity, be localized, for example. So there's all these things happening, but I think that it wasn't enough, and this movement is sort of beyond the next level of what transition towns were. However, the transition town approach will probably be the kind of thing that will be integrated. Similarly, as a Green Party member, I would say that the 10 key values of the Green Party, people have been working on these issues for a long time, and so the 10 key values of the Green Party really speak to pretty much every demand. Every demand that I see at Occupy Wall Street is addressed in the 10 key values of the Green Party of the United States. Not only that, but the Green Party is international. There's Green Parties all over the world, and they all agree on these 10 key values. I really think that, that could serve a huge tool to the occupation movement, which is international as well.